Hello again, music fans. I am back for another music collection update video. Okay, some new metal, some progressive rock, and even some digital albums. All right, and I know it's been a while since the last update, but because of this COVID-19 situation that we're living through right now, well, the shipping is kind of slow. So let's get started. The first one is here, an EP by none other than Black Sabbath. Here we go, which is called The End. Now I know what you're thinking. Is it this The End? The live album? No, it is not. So both of these have the same title. This is the live album that most of you know, right? And that I've shown before in my Black Sabbath collection. This is an EP which contains 4 studio tracks as well as some live tracks. The studio tracks are Season of the Dead, Cry All Night, Take Me Home, and Isolated Man. Then we have some live tracks that have been released in previous albums. Under the Sun, which is of course a classic Ozzy era track. God is Dead, End of the Beginning, and Age of Reason, which are from the 13 album. Now the tracks that are here are not here. Not even if you have the 2-disc edition of The End, where you have these other songs, right? So if you have this and this, then you have practically all of the new stuff, the new studios tracks that Ozzy, Tony, and Geezer recorded. All right. So not to be confused with this one, but this is the EP called The End. And correct me if I'm wrong, I believe I read somewhere that this one was only available when they did the tour, the farewell tour, and right there in the merchandise stand. No, correct me if I'm wrong there. I of course did not get it there. I got it from an online vendor that had it, and at a pretty good price. Let's go with the next one. Some totally classic metal, and classic is in the title. Metal Church, Classic Live, right there. Okay, so we have live tracks from the beginning and up until the Human Factor album, which is a fantastic album. And of course, the track itself, the Human Factor, is included on this album for Metal Church. And right there, as a bonus track, we have Fake Healer as a studio version, but a duet with Todd La Torre from Queensryche. All right, so it's great. Beyond the Black, Date with Poverty, In Mourning, Watch the Children Pray, classics, just like the album title says. Okay, let's go with the next one. And if, believe it or not, this is my first Helloween album, which is Walls of Jericho. Now, I may have spoiled myself here with Helloween because I recently saw the Darcy 6 Strings 9 Live do his ranking the albums for Helloween, and he put this one at number 1. So any other album that I might buy from Helloween is not going to be as good as this one. But anyway, really glad to have it. And yes, it is the complete classic. This is the 2-disc edition. Disc 2 has some remixes and some live tracks, as well as some other tracks right there. Walls of Jericho by Helloween. Now, a couple of prog albums, live albums, both of them. The first is by MARILLION, which is A Sunday Night Above the Rain. There we go, 2-disc live set from this English prog rock band. These guys are more on the softer side of prog, but I really like them. Okay. 2-disc set. 2-disc set as well for the Polish prog rock band RIVERSIDE. Okay, they don't have the logo on the front, but they do have it on the back. Okay, 2-disc set from this band, which is really good. Shades of Pink Floyd and around there. Shades of Yes also. What's cool? This one comes in one of those cardboard digipacks, and it's almost like if it was a mini LP, because each CD comes in its own inner sleeve, the cardboard inner sleeve, so the disc is right here. 2-disc set, and the name of it is Lost and Found Live in Tilburg. Riverside. Now we go with a couple of digital purchases, which I'm going to put the album cover over here. The first one is from Canadian traditional power metal, doom metal, SMOULDER. A very little known band. Okay, the singer of that band, who is a female singer, she is also a YouTube host for the Banger TV metal channel. If you ever check, she does reviews right there for a lot of modern stuff, a lot of doom and power metals. I really like her reviews, and she's got a pretty good voice with her band SMOULDER. The name of the album is Times of Obscene Evil and Wild Daring. So it is very much in the tradition of kind of like a Blind Guardian, with a lot of fantasy themes and stuff like that. Really good power metal, leaning on the doom side, but also very heavy. Really good stuff. She's also a very good vocalist. And last but certainly not least, I will put the album cover over here for this digital purchase for Cirith Ungol, who is an American metal band from the 80s that have recently made a comeback with their album Forever Black, and boy is it good. I mean, I've been listening to this one. It is just a joy to listen to. Really traditional metal, but it still sounds very modern, very up to date. The songs are memorable. Really cool stuff. All right, well, that's all I've gotten here for this update. And I do have another shipment coming in. I don't know when that's going to come, for the new Nightwish album. So I'm excited for that. For now, thank you very much for watching, and so long.